What is going on, YouTube Nation? This is Dark Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. This is video 2 of 2. I wanted to share this with you. And there was a Yieldmax ETF that I got rid of, and I threw in MSTY. It was time to drop it. Had a decent amount of shares. Is it something I will rebuy in the future? Maybe. But it was down, and it was time to capitalize on throwing the money in MSTY. It was down a little. I think I was about, what, $100, $200 with it, and I got rid of it. So I'm going to explain to you why I sold it. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Smash that like button. Let's check out this Yieldmax ETF right now. The one I dumped, I feel like it's a little bit in the danger zone right now, is the Yieldmax AMD Option Income Strategy ETF, sitting at 1014. Deal range was 977 to 2460. Its day range was 1011 to 1029. Previous close is 1022. Will I rebuy it in the future? Possibly. I did that with TSLY when TSLY appeared to be in the danger zone. But I think one thing that happened with AMDY that hurt them was they were launched at a bad time because they were in a peak when everything was good and then started to go bad. Now, the nice thing with the Yieldmax ETFs are they are very volatile. So there's a lot of volatility with these ETFs. This is why they do the synthetic calls of the ETFs. So I'm going to show you the share price of AMD right now. So right when AMDY launched, you're seeing a decline in AMD. So it started to slowly dwindle. Will it return? Possibly. I mean, I'm not a guru or a magician, and I don't give financial advice, but when the trends are down, it's time to dip. So I threw it in MSTY. This is why I don't completely rely on the Yieldmax ETFs for passive income. So I'm going to just go to their website and even show you the dividend or the passive income distributions, which were a problem for AMD, and you saw the red flags popping in. This is why, TSLY took a hit. I see ULTY doing a reverse split. Some of these were just launched at the wrong time, and that's something you can't. You're challenging the stock market, Mr. Market. I mean, things go up and down, but again, you have to understand these are income ETFs. So let's jump to their website. Their distribution rate is 38.73%. And of course, the fund does not directly invest in AMD. So looking at the distribution rate, 1107 2023, 111, then you get 40 cents in 1206 2023, 104 2024, 141, 167, 137, 111, May 51 cents, then in June 90 cents, then July 73 cents, then August 43 cents, September 92 cents, October 92 cents, November 81 cents, and December 30 cents. So I think the writing's on the wall for right now with AMD. It's going to take some time to recover, or AMDY, excuse me, because AMD is just not cutting it. Now, TSLY is improving drastically because there's that bubble with Tesla. There could be a bubble going on with AMD, and the price per share's been going down over time. So it's affecting AMDY. So jumping into TSLY real quick. Again, TSLY was kind of launched at a bad time. So started to see and again, TSLY was kind of launched at bad time. Look at when the significant drop happened right here. So November 2022, things were decent. It started off at 40, and then it dropped down to 28, and then 29, and then it significantly dropped. Now, the reason why this is showing in the 20s is because it did a reverse split, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but things were not good for a little bit, and then things got good over time. So this was a buying opportunity for me with TSLY. The reliability is not there. I myself, 39, single, no kids, I can take a hit. Now, if I had kids and was a little bit tighter on money, I don't know if I would invest in YieldMax ETFs, to be honest with you. So it just depends on your financial situation. That's why I invest in TSLY, NVDY. I really don't know if I would take the risk. So my situation, again, what I'm doing as a travel nurse, doing all this, I feel a little bit more comfortable if I take a loss. But other people if I was in your shoes, I don't know what I would do. So my situation is different. This is why I'm showing you my passive income journey. You have to be aware of the risks with TSLY and AMDY. You have to be prepared to drop them. Now, investing in Realty Income, you just saw my latest video. Check that out if you haven't yesterday. Why I want to get to 200 shares of Realty Income. I feel more confident in my dividend growth stocks, Aflac, Starbucks, Coca-Cola. You'll see some new ones I'm buying that are pretty solid. But you have to be aware of the risks. Now, I'm going to be buying on E-Trade, TSLY, and then using its shares to buy M1 Finance shares with TSLY. AMDY, could I buy them in the future? Yes, if things get better. Now, ULTY, I'm kind of avoiding right now. It's very close to I'm a little worried about a reverse stock split. Could there be a reverse stock split with AMDY? There's a possibility. There can still be one in TSLY. It just appeared at that time it was launched at the wrong time. I mean, right here, right when things were up and about, and then all of a sudden it's back. So if the stock market this is the problem with the YieldMax ETFs, the stock market takes a hit, and those stocks take a hit because they're volatile, you're in big trouble. So you have to do your due diligence. This is why, again, I'm going to repeat this, why I don't completely rely on them for passive income. And I feel safer with Verizon's dividend than I do with TSLY's. And so far, many people that own Verizon are using it to buy other stocks, which is not a bad idea. That's what I'm doing with my income stocks. That's what I'm doing with TSLY. I mean, sure, income's great with business development companies. It's great. The option income is great with TSLY and AMDY. But remember, reliability isn't completely there. So I don't plan on retiring with the YieldMax ETFs. I don't even consider that like a good feeling with retiring. Sure, it's great to, get $400, $500, almost $1,000 a month with the YieldMax ETFs. It'd be great if I earned $10,000 a month. That sometimes could be $7,000, it could be $8,000, could be $6,000. So again, using its income to turbocharge my M1 Finance dividend portfolio is what I plan on doing. And I'm going to show you a few strategies I've done that have worked so far with the YieldMax ETFs. So for example, with some of these ETFs, okay, CONY, in the last 12 months, I made $4,287.83. NVDY made $3,521.61. MSTY, I made $1,148.13. QDte, I made $404.16. AIPI made $338.26. SQY, I made $196.10. And you're looking at my other dividend or my high yielders, remember I said my high yielders, I want to really do some damage with CSWC 172.61. What if I get to 400 shares? So you're seeing One Main Holdings, okay, right there. Got to be careful with that one, but still going to hold on to it. It does a pretty good job. FSK, KKR Capital Corp, right there, 166.75, and Aries Capital 166.08. FEPI 148, RDTE 143. Got a little BITO 87.56. We have a little bit of, let me just jump down there to see what else we got. I'm trying to go back to some of these other ones. I don't think it showed TSLY, but if you watch my previous video, it'll show you how much I earn with TSLY. And I'm also pending some income from Roundhill Bitcoin ETF. I'm getting 2077 from them. So that's one that I may target a little bit more because you can correct me if I'm wrong. I hear it's weekly. So we got some good ones right here with passive income. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year. And I'm going to jump to my disclaimer. So as a reminder, this is a disclaimer. Do not use my YouTube channel for any form of financial advice. It's strictly for entertainment purposes only. Investing is a big risk. You can gain money, you can lose money. So be aware and do your due diligence. It is best to seek financial advice from a financial advisor. So go to a financial advisor for financial advice, a tax advisor for tax advice. And again, you have to do your due diligence when you make investments, which is why you need to go see a financial advisor. My videos, posts, and social media, everything is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Again, I'm 39, single, no kids, no obligations, so I can turbocharge my dividend portfolio with CONY and NVDY and MSTY. But you, on the other hand, you might be in a different situation. So I'm just being very transparent with you. You shouldn't buy things because I buy things. This is my investing journey. It's good to integrate philosophies. I have. But yes, I'm very heavy in the options income ETFs and it's done well, but what if it doesn't? And I'm prepared if it doesn't do well, that not a big deal for me. For you, it might be. So be aware with that. Take care and have a good one.